Hey guys, how's it going today? I'm off work. I'm hydrated. I'm feeling good. I think I'll jump into a run today. I've had a couple runs yesterday. I had a Judas run and an Eden run that I lost. I think maybe I'll switch it up. I kind of want to do a greed run. I was thinking about doing a challenge run or maybe a greed run today. I'm going to do a greed run with Azazel so we can get the Lilith unlock. Let's see what we get. Alright, Cracker Jacks, or Crack Jacks I should say. Gives us an HP and a trinket. You can see as we traveled through that last room, you get a random mushroom effect in each room you enter. I like that half price key. I could go into the curse room without a bomb because we have the full card. I think I will actually. I am very glad I did so. I'll use the full card to avoid damage on exit. We get the Book of Belial. Book of Belial is a really good item for greed mode because as you stay in the greed mode, the main room, you get charges so you can just multiply your damage. As long as you don't leave the room, you get to carry it on throughout the waves of enemies. Alright. Really like that. We're already up to 11.26 damage. So it stands with greed mode just like regular. Azazel, he needs the range. We really gotta get some range. Another run. That's funny. I just installed a Doom Explosion mod. Just casually. And that's the first time I've actually seen it run. I actually kind of like that. I don't really pay too much attention to mods. I've had like the same mods sticking around for so long. Every once in a while I'll find one and be like, oh, I'll try that out. And then I kind of don't think about them for a very long time. So as you can see, our damage is insane because we've been charging up so much. We've got almost 14 damage on floor 1. Let's go ahead and hit the button for deal. What I believe is a double Gemini battle. Yeah. I'm gonna let this one come down. Isolate him. Ooh, that was close. Get the younger brother, or the smaller brother I should say. I've only got one red heart container. I'm gonna skip the devil deal and force a deal for next floor. I'm gonna take Mom's Ring. It's transformation progress. It's straight damage. I'm going to pop this golden chest, get a bomb, and I'm gonna buy a half-price key for next floor. And I'm going to grab the Eternal Heart, which by no means did I forget about at all. I don't know why you would even say something silly like that. I'm going to bomb this Mark Rock. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep that mod on. That's a little distracting. We'll see. We'll see if I can get used to it. Skinny mushroom. Good. Tears up. I'm not sure I want to take the damage down, though. Another half-price key and a free key over here. Regretting losing our bomb. I'm gonna go pop the item room and have a look. That's very strange. We just got God's flesh just sitting over here by itself. Well, yeah, we're not taking Butterbean. Book of Belial is a vastly better active. I'm gonna think about the thin mushroom. And I'm gonna enter the curse room. I am so glad I entered the curse room. Alright. We'll charge up. Let's start the waves. I gotta say, it was interesting on the last patch. Ooh, look at that. I almost didn't see those guys. When they put the marks for spawn in, it's good. I think it's a good addition. It's almost a little funny because you do kind of, as you play, learn where you can and can't stand. So it kind of takes away the built skill you have to get. But I don't think standing in a random spot in a room having an enemy spawn on you is really a mechanic they should work to keep, of course. So I think it's a good one. I would say the marks where the brimstone shots are coming, maybe that's a little... it makes it easier, but maybe... I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna do one more charge. Take a hit from a dip. Okay, down a couple shots. I'm gonna say that's gonna be hollow. Hollow goes down to our piercing brimstone attack. Double Widow. Nope. Widow and Wretched. Widow goes down. Wretched is soon after. We've got very short range. With the flight, we don't have to commit. We can retreat if we need to and charge up. One more spider. There we go. We get our angel deal open. Immaculate Heart again. I think that's the only other item from the angel pool we've gotten, if I'm not mistaken. So, I think we take growth hormones. We're going to continue to scale this damage. We have to take Mom's Underwear for the range up. I definitely want to get Jesus Juice. We would have to have a very lucky drop, and we did not get one. We don't have... I don't know if we can snag that. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to go through the ordeal of pushing the stone chest. Do not buy that battery. Don't even think about buying that battery. I'm going to split between this pot and that shopkeeper. We are gonna come up 1 penny short. We got a key. We cannot obtain money. Nope, not gonna do it. Too many damage ups. I don't want to cut our multiplier down. It's unfortunate, but we gotta let Jesus Juice go. Get a Curse of Darkness. Oh, yeah, Binky. It's a Tears Up. I'm gonna take a poke in the shop first before unlocking that. Another excellent range up. We are going to buy that. Hopefully Hopefully we get a penny out of one of these poops. Did not. Go take a look in this treasure room. I will not be taking Bob's brain. I'll take that half soul heart. That will give us a soul heart. We'll take a look in here. 2 keys. Not bad. In greed mode, getting 2 keys, that's just as good as basically 10 cents if you think about it. As long as you have more rooms you need to open. We're not gonna be able to afford that. I could step on the button to get it, but I think we can just complete the waves as is. Alright. Come on. Up here, fellas. So, if you don't know, we didn't cover it. God's flesh gives a tear effect. That's what gave us the blue brimstone. It has a chance to shrink enemies. When you shrink an enemy, it becomes unable to give you contact damage, and you provide contact damage whenever you cross his hitbox. It's good. I'm not 100% sure. I think they did kind of rework it, but it used to be a little rough because an enemy that would spawn an enemy would die on contact and then hit you with the spawned enemy. So it was kind of a hit or miss. Take, get in, bloats. Ooh. There we go. If you can get in Bloat's blind spot there, right on top of him, you can avoid a lot of his potential attacks. None of you are doing a brimstone shot. Oh, but you got me off screen. Alright. I think I avoided a pretty surefire hit there. I'm pretty sure I was right inside his hitbox. Get another angel deal. Monstrance. Excellent. No reason to fret not having a bomb because the angel statues are not open yet. Could get Sty. I think I'm just gonna take my money to the next floor. There is a reroll machine, but I think I just want to take it to the next floor. Our range is starting to get very nice. Alright. Before I grab meat, I'm going to have a look in here in case there was a demon beggar or a blood donation machine. Before I take anything, I'm going to pop in here. Take care of these fires. I do kind of like that. I could take school bag. Let's have a look in here first. Yeah, we're going to take Cricket's head. We're going to get ourselves 21.5 damage. That's pretty epic. 22. Yeah. I think this works. Alright. We don't have another active to grab. But if we get another deal opening up, we might want to be able to grab another active. I'm going to take school bag preemptively. Arguably, Racer could be a good tie-in to this build, but I think we hit the button, see what we get. Interesting. Oh, that was sneaky, but you didn't get me. We're gonna be pretty much melting whatever we come across here, probably throughout the rest of this build. We've got Brimstone with 20 something damage depending on what phase of the fight and how many Book of Belial uses we've gotten, so We're sitting pretty good. Alright, get these hosts to pop up. Alright. More. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Ooh. Got actually some pretty good damage in there right before the spawn. It was a kind of a misplay on my end that really went well. Alright, come on up here. Yeah, I kind of let myself get baited in the corner there. One thing I'm not used to, because this is greed mode instead of greedier mode, is the timer on the waves. There's so much time between those two boss fights. It's kind of crazy. Alright, let's go for a deal. It lives. This is the first time we've seen it lives on this file because it's not open on our regular runs. Yeah, another angel deal. We are absolutely going to take the Halo. Oh, great, all stats up. It's not as great as it could be, because I think Halo gives you a damage multiplier, and we're not going to be getting a multiplier above Cricket's head. Lump of coal. I believe that synergizes with this brimstone shot, but more importantly, 4.5 volt, 4.5 volt. We get charges based on damage, so we're gonna be able to just spam. And then everybody's favorite, sprinkler for the greed fight. I mean, that's basically everything that you would want. We are completely set up. And considering I lost 2 runs before this one, I am not going to complain at all. Alright. Shoal, we get a little HP. We get a little HP. I'm going to hold off a second. No demon beggar. Do I get greedy? I do. Doesn't really matter. We're capped off on speed, but we definitely want to get that synth oil. I mean, we do and we don't. We might want to just start thinking about banking some cash, honestly. I'm going to pop down Sprinkler right here. I'm going to hit Book of Belial. And let's get it going. Sprinkler does your shots in a radius, as you can see. Really handy for in a large room like this, increasing your damage output. Also, if you want to retreat and let the Sprinkler kind of take on the assaulting role for you while you take cover, definitely be helpful. As you can see, I'm not getting charges like I was per wave because of the 4.5 volt. So now, I may not get them as quickly, especially on waves like this where I'm not doing a ton of damage. But when you get into boss fights, you start stacking damage up pretty quickly. That's when you start racking up active uses like that. Alright. Yeah, I don't even think we need to use the other Sprinkler shot. I mean, this is pretty obscene right here, honestly. Alright, take our money. Let's do another deal. Look at all those bosses. They are not going to last against this build. Huh. was a green explosion, I think. That was interesting. Yeah, another angel deal. We get the wafer. This is an incredible run. I mean, you cannot ask for anything else. I am kind of tempted to just bank the money, and I think I will, actually. I think we're going to try to bring as much money as we can. I'm going to take Odd Mushroom. Yep. Even if it had taken us down in speed, we had a speed up. I guess there's not really a reason not to take lunch. I'll take it. It's not really doing us anything. We're full HP, but yeah, why not? Alright, the shop floor. There are no item rooms to get the shop. Gosh, we have so much health. It is crazy. I'm going to pop in. We have health on the floor. I mean, we don't need the speed up, so I'm going to take the devil card. I could cap off. I'm just going to leave that soul heart there for any damage we happen to take. I'm going to pop a sprinkler here. Let's book a Belial. Let's do it. Nice to have the range and the damage. The damage is great. Something happened down there that I'm never gonna know about. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we'll throw down another sprinkler. Should probably take that fire out. I'm thinking of it. We'll take that guy out of contact. Why not? Show it off. Yep, got myself a big old grin on my face. Just sitting here, coasting. Got to take these runs when the game gives them to you. Because for every one of these is an Eden run that starts with next to 0 tears and damage. Don't feel bad for the game, not even a little bit. The game does not feel bad for you. Get a double conquest. Conquest does alright until he runs into our brimstone sprinklers. Alright. You guys almost got me. See ya. Well, took one more hit, but what it is, let's do the last floor. Last wave, I should say. A couple hands coming down. In greed mode, the hands are always the skeleton hands. The game does not send the flesh hands that take you out of the room. That would be kind of mean if they did. That's kind of gracious of the game. I wish I could take all of these, of course. We're taking Sacred Heart, of course. We got Seraphim. We've got 55. I'm sorry, we've well, that's because of Liberty Cap. Well, that's with the Magic Mush, but looks like base damage, we're sitting at like almost 60. We don't need that Soul Heart. Sacred Heart took care of that. Grab a little money here. Grab a little more damage, because why not? Alright, let's finish this amazing run. Alright, a little mini-boss interlude. See you later. I'm gonna go ahead and bomb these two. I should have grabbed those two actually, but yeah, get a little more money. We're gonna pop in and say hi to Ultra Greed. We'll put a sprinkler there, hit Book of Belial, get our Devil card, and let's get the fight going. Now you can see we are definitely charging up much faster. Get a little closer, get a sprinkler up here. I'm kind of nerfing my DPS a little bit with the item management, but honestly, once I get a couple more sprinklers going, it doesn't even matter. And we've got Wafer. So even if he could put up a fight, it ain't happening. Nope, there's nothing you're gonna do here, Greed. One more sprinkler. And he goes down. Man, we got the Lilith unlock. Let's hit this donation machine. Or greed machine, I should say. Got Lucky Pennies unlocked. That was worth it. Hanging Shopkeepers, Wooden Nickel. And we got the Paperclip for Kane. Excellent. Got a few more bombs. We might as well bomb these Shopkeepers. See if we can dig up a little more money. Yeah, you guys did not stand a chance. Alright, 4 more cents. Alright, 83 cents for our first greed run. We got Lilith. We got Sacred Heart. We got Cricket's Head. We got everything. What a great run. So that is GG. Thank you for watching. And peace.